everybody, it's Connie Stewart with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I think you're going to really enjoy the card I have lined up for you. Guys, this isn't just a birthday card. Oh, nay. This would be a birthday gift card. Let me show you what's going on inside. So here inside my card, you can see it's got a little extra flap that's going to hold my gift card. I have plenty of room to write my sentiment because that is important to send birthday wishes, and it's all going to tie up right here on the side. So as of the taping of this video, we are all stuck in quarantine. I don't know about you, but we're going a little stir crazy. But you know what? It is still somebody's birthday. And I think it is very important this time of year that we're still sending cards, we're sending love. And since we can't be with our friends and our loved ones on their birthday, I'm at least going to send them a little bit of love. This one in particular holds a Sonic gift card because we all need our Sonic runs, right? All right, well, since we can't make a Sonic run right this minute, let's go get started with our gift card. I do want to go over all the cardstock pieces before we begin so you know what you need. Hey, these measurements are all going to be available at SimplySimpleStamping.com, so be sure to look in the YouTube description if you want to grab the measurements. But I'll go over them with you here. This is a piece of basic black, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inches. I have a piece of Melon Mambo cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11 inches. Now the scoring for this one is 3 1/2 inches, 5 1/2 inches, and 7 1/2 inches. We're going to need 3 pieces of Whisper White cardstock. I have 2 that are the same size, 3 1/4 by 4 inch. And then I have another piece of Whisper White, and this one is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. And of course, designer series paper. The designer series you pick is entirely up to you. I just thought Birthday Bonanza was way too cute. So we're gonna go with a piece here. This is 3 1/4 by 4 inches. And then I have another piece that is 2 inches by 4 inches there. And then did you love that beautiful glittered black organdy ribbon? Yep, I've got 20 inches of that. Right now, I wanted to focus on a stamp set that I know a lot of you already have, Broadway Birthday. This is a fantastic one, but remember, this is just for sentiments. You get creative with the stamp sets that you have. I'm sure you have a lot of happy birthdays in there, but I loved this giant wish. All right, let's get to stamping. Now, before we stamp, I need to take that designer series paper. That's the 2 by 4, forgive me. And we're going to go ahead and just adhere that onto the Whisper White cardstock because I need to see where to stamp. Now, before I stamp, let me grab that ribbon. I want you to see that's going to go right across there. So just kind of keep that in mind as you're stamping. So I'm going to take a Memento ink pad and the word wish, and we're going to stamp that right here in the middle. And then next I'm going to stamp You're Never Too Old to Make a Wish. So we're going to stamp that here up at the top. Okay, let me set that off to the side. I'm going to bring in this other piece of designer series paper. And you know what? I thought just for fun, all right, just for fun, we're going to come back in with that Memento ink pad and we're going to say it's your birthday. I just wanted to add this to the inside of that designer series paper. It kind of gives it a little something. Let's go ahead and stamp the inside. This is where we're going to write our message. So we're going to take that party hat and we'll add that right here. And then in this stamp set, we also have a Let's Celebrate You. Hey, I sometimes struggle getting stamps perfectly straight. So look what I'm going to do here. I'm going to purposely stamp it crooked. I like it, but there we go. Plenty of room to write my message. Now remember that last piece of Whisper White, we're going to stamp It's Your Birthday right down here in the bottom right corner. And this is just something for fun. I loved these little kind of retro triangles. So let's bring in that Melon Mambo again, and we'll just put that right there. I just think it looks nice. All right, now we're going to do a little bit of prep work here to the actual holder. So that score line right there in the middle, let's give that one a quick fold, and then we're going to accordion fold the other 2 score lines back. So do you see how that's going to create our gift card holder? But again, we want to give everything a really good crease with the bone folder. All right. Now we've got to create something to pull that gift card out and a way to put it in there. So I'm going to come in with a circle punch. Mine is the 1.5 inch. Guys, it does not matter what size circle punch you use, okay? So anything you've got, you should be just fine. You notice I'm just going to nip it. Just take a little bit out of there, okay? So it's going to look like that, but we have to open this up. But before I do, I'm actually going to do a little bit of work here on the inside. Now you can do this with tear and tape, or you could do it with multi-purpose glue. But I'm actually going to use the tear and tape because I'm going to be using it again here in just a minute. So I'm going to come right across that score, and then I've got just a couple little 1-inch pieces, and we're going to put those right along the fold. And then we'll go ahead and peel the backings off so we can put this together, and we'll close that. All right, now to create this opening, I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. And I realize not everyone might have this paper trimmer. It doesn't matter where you cut, but I'm just lining it up right against that top little, I don't know, that little buffer that's right there. And you can see that's going to just allow me to take off that little bit. And now you're going to see why it was important that I put the tear and tape where I did, because now my gift card fits just right. I don't have to worry about it falling out the sides. I have the adhesive on the side. We're sealed there, so that's looking good. All right, well, you know what? Since we have this open, let's go ahead and add our stamped inside piece. That will go right here. I hope you're enjoying the card. I do love to send gift cards, and I know a lot of us do, and this is such a perfect time since we can't be with our family and friends. It's a great way to be able to still share a little love with them, right? Okay, remember the piece of designer series paper where I stamped "It's Your Birthday" all over it? Yeah, let's just put that one. See how it just brightens up the other side of the card? Just a great way to use that paper. All right, now we can add "You're Never Too Old to Make a Wish" here on the front. Okay, it's time to add the ribbon. And to do that, I really want that to be adhered down because I want to hide that seam. That's why I said that tear and tape was going to come in handy. I'm going to give myself just a little bit of room here on the one end, the opening end. And let's just put that tear and tape right to there. I can now trim right at the edge. All right, we'll peel off that backing. And now I'm going to fold this ribbon in half so that I can find my center point. Now I'll just slide that right inside there, line it up on that tape, and I can give that a press. There. Now I know that's not going to move away and expose that seam. That would be tacky. We can't do that. All right, let's take our last two pieces. I'm going to adhere the Whisper White onto the basic black, and now I can adhere my entire focal image here on the front. Now this ribbon, if that's starting to bother you, and it does kind of bother me, I'm just going to hold it, and I'm going to put snail right down it. Look, now it's going to hold in place, but of course we're going to be adhering this down. I think it's going to be just fine. We're going to center that up on the two sides and at the top here of that Whisper White. And now we can tie our gift card in a bow. I like to do bows instead of knots because this is something they will open and close, and so we want to be able to make that where it can close back up again. So I am going to leave my tails on my bow, leave them a little bit long. Not only that, it's glitter, and we love glitter, right? Oh my gosh, such a sweet card. I'm going to bring in my other one so I can show you the inside again. It is just a really fun way to celebrate someone's birthday. I hope today's card inspired you. If it did, would you give me a thumbs up on YouTube? I always appreciate that. And if you haven't already subscribed, click the great big red subscribe button. And also, if you have crafting friends, I would love for you to recommend my channel to them. They might find some inspiration here as well. All right, my friends, that's it for me. Do me a favor, stay well, stay healthy, wash your hands. Mwah. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.